statistically speaking, somebody in this chat has an addiction. Whether it's to nicotine, whether it's to meth, heroin, cocaine, meat beating, what else? I don't know. Caffeine. Oh, caffeine's a big one. Somebody has an addiction in here. We're gonna see every addiction ranked. All right. Don't get mad at me if your addiction's ranked last.
Addictions, a very prominent series here on the Duck channel. I've talked about video game and caffeine addiction, but today we're going to discuss them all. We're going to rank all the worst addictions in a tier list. And at S tier, it's going to go from the least concerning all the way at F tier, the most concerning addictions. And at the end of the video, we're going to crown an addiction the worst ever, and we're going to crown it the G tier. First up, we got on the list that I shittily made in 5 minutes, shopping/spending money. Now, a lot of people just have the sudden urge to get a new designer bag, even though the Michael Kors bag is doing the job just perfectly.
Can't be me. I'm too broke for this one. I'm too broke for this one. I won't lie. So far I'm 0 for 1.
Fine. And it can get to the point where people can put themselves in debt, spend it on a credit card, and are just completely irresponsible with their money. Sometimes I'm hauling ass to multiple stores. I'll go to this store and that store. It's like a whole ass roadmap for the day. But most people will not get to the point where they're like overdrafting on their credit card. So we'll give it like a calm D tier. Social media. For this one, it all depends.
I don't have this one either. I don't have this one either. I don't have this one either. Now, do I like being on YouTube? Yes, I like being on YouTube. Do I get caught in the loop of TikTok sometimes? Yeah, I'm human. Y'all got mistakes. I'm not addicted to social media, bro. I could honestly go a week without touching my Instagram. I do that all the time. Snapchat, I could go a week without touching Snapchat. YouTube, you're pushing it, bro. That's what I watch for entertainment.
Depends on what you're consuming, because if you're consuming that skibbity toilet or lanky box or any like janky ass YouTube kids, your brain cells are gonna be fried. And if I spend too much time consuming content, I will literally feel tired for the entire day. So with that, you won't even be productive. So we'll give it like a C tier. It's obviously not that bad, but it will definitely distract you. And it will distract 4.95 billion people if they consume too much and if they're not careful what they consume. Vaping. Yep. There's nothing good that comes out of it.
Never been addicted. To the niggas that vape, bro, put it down. Put it down, you're a cornball.
The only thing you'll get out of vaping is popcorn lungs and coughing. All right, people will just hit this thing repeatedly and just try to get a buzz every like 2 minutes. Yeah, dopamine release about to go crazy when you...
Bro, because I'll see niggas just like constantly hit it over and over and over and over. Like, I get it feels nice, but at what point does it stop feeling nice and you're doing it just because it's habit? You know what I'm saying? Helps you solve your problems. I would disagree, actually. I would actually disagree.
You hit
it feels good as hell, bro. Oh, so you're addicted to vaping. To help reduce stress, people get addicted because they want to feel the first feeling they felt when they first hit it. No, I get that, but I'm saying, like, when you get to the point, like, for example, I was in Little Caesars and I was watching a nigga walk up in the parking lot, going, big ass hit, big ass hit, big ass hit, just walking, big ass hit, big ass hit, big ass hit. And it was one of like the battery powered ones where a ton of shit came out. And I was just sitting there and I was like, damn, nigga, like, what are you getting out of this? Because I guarantee he wasn't feeling nothing.
Nicholas team, but it lasts like 2 seconds and it tastes like horse shit and it looks like you're sucking on a dick. So we'll give it an F tier. Along with the threats of vaping, there's a very cringe aesthetic around it. Like, for example, someone will just vape on their story and I guess I'm supposed to be shivering in my boots. Oh, shiver me timbers, he's got a vape, guys. I'm not letting my girl near him. Music. All right, this John is on all day for me. I have crazy hours on Spotify. Is music an addiction? I really no clue.
Okay, no, it can't be an addiction. I don't have a music addiction unless I'm in a car. But honestly, I've kind of fallen off music. I used to listen to it all the time. I don't really do that anymore. But it's not an addiction, bro. Are you dumb? That's like, is breathing an addiction? Is breathing an addiction? Is eating? Okay, eating's an addiction. Is breathing an addiction though? No. You feel me?
But how can you not get enough of these bangers? Like, oh my god. Like, I'm on a whole nother planet. I'm floating. I'm turning up. Music is just great. Bro. S tier. My body literally gets the chills when I'm floating to a song. But I don't see any downsides to listening to music unless it's a distraction to you. Next, we got caffeine. Your heart is literally
your bedroom. I know so many niggas addicted to caffeine. I was scared I was going to when I was drinking all the Celsius.
Can murder you in
But
your
I'm good,
sleep
bro.
if you drink too much caffeine. And the kidneys are gonna put you in a body bag and throw you in the grave. Your kidneys are gonna be crying for help, and your heart is gonna be beating
Facts.
so fast. If you have an
Facts.
appropriate amount of caffeine, it'll help you lock in. But I don't know how people can have so much caffeine. If I pass 1 cup of coffee, I'm doing the jitters at my desk. So we're gonna have
You're
to
a
give it.
bitch. Well, you're a bitch, buddy. You're a bitch. I'm not getting jitters, but I'm not drinking caffeine like that. Promise you.
The D tier for that. If you're overusing caffeine, you're just missing the point. So its purpose is just gone. Next, we got ALK.
That's true.
Or apple juice. Yeah, I don't see myself ever getting 10 beers deep to the point where I'm walking sideways like.
Wait, was this alcohol?
Point. So its purpose is just gone. Next,
Was
we
this
got ALK. Or
Oh yeah. I can't count on my fingers how many niggas from high school post on their story, right? Their Snapchat story, their Instagram story of them just drinking every single day. And it's like once or twice is cool. Nigga, every single day? Like your off day's on a Wednesday. It's bad, bro. If you're addicted to alcohol, bro, like actually fix it. Like,
apple
it's
juice.
bad.
Yeah, I don't
It's
see
bad.
myself ever getting 10 beers deep to the point where I'm walking sideways like. I'll happily pass on that.
Yo,
because
let's
when
go,
I'm at a
Cordy.
bar and I'm trying to get a girl's number, I'm gonna be looking in the opposite direction of the girl. If I'm 10 beers deep, I'm gonna be looking at the wall. And this
Deadass.
is every college kid's addiction. This is at every frat party known to man. Some frat guy will come up.
Oh, can we talk about the atrocities of frats? Yo, nigga, what is the point of a frat? Please tell me. I don't know, partying, I guess. Frat bros get together to network and fuck bitches. Yo, Mystic, let's be real. The frat bros networking is literally just them being addicted to Zins, popping Zins, popping bottles. You feel what I'm saying? That's all they do. I have never seen a frat boy, you feel me, do some cool shit, bro. I might get caught, good. As long as you know. Look, that's all they do, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
To you and be like, yo, you want a brewski, dude? Like, they're serving this shit like it's at a restaurant, unless it's like BYOB. So I guess after you slam down your brewski like a frat guy,
Stacey,
some
you be honey
random's gonna
packets?
come up to you and start
Yo.
dapping you up like,
Oh my-
yo, bro.
Bro, a honey pack? Yo, has anybody actually taken one of those? Sometimes I just be wondering. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be wondering, what type of stat boost am I gonna get out of that shit? I know a nigga who took one. I'm old as hell. What's a honey pack? I think, isn't it just like a sexual enhancement? Like it just makes you like rock. Gets you rocked. Gets you in that mood. Gets you beating that shit down, nigga. That's what it is. Does it give you like stat boost, or is it literally just if you're unable to get hard? Type shit. The stat boost? Yo. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, a little stat boost would be kind of calm, bro. A little stat boost would be kind of calm, bro. Is it like you pop it and you get the stat boost immediately, or do you gotta be taking that shit? Because I'm not gonna take it. Pop a rhino pill? Oh my, yo, another thing that always used to scare me, bro, on the Viagra commercials, right? I'll be watching sports, a Viagra commercial would come on. Bro, they're talking about if the erection lasts longer than 4 hours, seek medical help. You know how bad that shit would hurt. Good golly, bro. That's why I'm actually scared. That's, I think, the one thing that would keep me from doing it. Just the idea of being stuck hard for 4 hours, bro. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go crazy off one of those once here, maybe there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, at first, like, whenever you're at a party, the vibe's awkward at first, and then hours later, everyone's turning the hell up. But yeah, people drink responsibly.
Yo,
and
I've never
don't
been to
go
a-
over
I've-
their limits.
I've never
We'll
been to,
give
like,
it,
a party
C
party,
tier.
bro.
Because
I've
some
never been to
people,
a
when you
party
get
party.
around them and they have too much, it's just so annoying. People will just be mad obnoxious, but it will help you warm up at social functions. Because you don't want to be that sober guy at the party, trust me.
Type
But
shit.
drink responsibly. And don't be an idiot. Next, we got the green G, or that gas. I just felt lethargic and stupid for just 2 hours. They're the type to wake and bake. They'll have it on them at all times, and they'll be fried basically everywhere they go. You don't want
That's
to have
true.
too much because you're gonna be puking. I know from a friend, it's not fun, and sometimes you could have pretty bad trips, so we're gonna have to give it a D tier. Next up, we have eating. More specifically, just overeating or junk food in general. Now look, Look, if my mom makes a whole batch of cookies in the oven, I'm floating down there like I'm Drake, just sniffing the air like
That's
cookies
me.
and milk. It just hits. It hits harder than my dad's bed. But yeah, after I'm done eating the cookies though, all the happiness, the joy I got from eating the cookies is gone because I feel like a tub of lard after. I feel like I evolved from Grimer to Muck. And if I eat too much junk food, like I'm literally just gonna be on the couch lying there like, I'm literally just gonna feel like shit. But never should you get to the point where you're doing mukbangs like Nick Avocado. Like, that shit is not healthy. Bro's just playing a very dangerous game. Some companies will add whatever they can to their food to taste good.
Yeah,
so it can
bad,
trigger
bro.
that dopamine release, and you eat more and more. Junk food is good, but too much, it's not good for you. So we'll give it a B
that
tier.
burger
Next
look
we
good
have
as hell, though. I'm
gambling.
not gonna lie.
Gambling is just stupid. It's literally just
Bro, I got so many stories. I'm sorry, it's turning into like a talk and talk. Who's addicted to gambling? Talk to me. Who has gambled? I never gambled. Me. I've lost 500 gambling. Good golly. Just this year in my English class, actually, one of my boys was gambling $50 in class, and then told me he's not addicted. But then after he got off, he's like, "No, I just gamble for lunch money." $50, right? All right, like cool. He said I'm not addicted. This nigga proceeded to get off the gambling website and watch gambling videos and still had the audacity to say, "I'm not an addict."
a waste of money. You have such a low percentage chance of winning at a machine. Like, they literally rig the goddamn
Thanks.
thing so the company makes the most amount
Yo,
of
if
money
you're
they
gambling
can.
slots,
Like, I
you're
tried
actually a
sports
fucking
betting and that
idiot.
shit went
You're actually
horrible,
dumb as
so
shit.
don't do it. I thought it was an
You deserve to lose all your money. All right, I said it. That's the truth. If you're gambling on a slot machine, you deserve everything that's coming to you. Hate to break it to you. At least be smart with it.
Haven't enough viewer the NFL to the point where I thought, you know what, I could probably win. Nope. I got absolutely shit on. The odds are impossible, all right? They try to make you think that you're gonna be the one to win that milli, but you're not. All these machines literally just statistically fuck you in the ass. And you could lose thousands of dollars from this addiction. So F tier, it's garbage. Like with
Reddit. Did you know 90% of gamblers quit just before they hit big? Is that facts? Wow. All right. Yo, never stop. I'm just kidding, bro. Stop. My dad works at a casino. Yeah, that nigga lives off niggas fucking their lives up.
shopping, at least it's not empty money. You get stuff. But with this, no, nothing. Working. Now, a lot of people just like to take extra hours, which of course, go ahead. But
No,
what
this
if
is
you
good.
get
This is a
to an
good one. This is a
addiction
good
to the
one,
point
bro.
where you're just a workaholic, just sitting there, grinding on the grind for hours. No sleep, no food, just grind. Yeah, you're just gonna burn yourself out doing this, trust me. And you won't be able to stay consistent at your job because you're not doing a healthy amount.
it.
But if you are working a lot, it can be a good thing because you're like hella productive. We'll still give it an S tier. This addiction probably will get you the furthest in life. If you're
Facts.
addicted to
If I was addicted to anything, it'd be working, bro. If I wanted to get addicted to anything, it'd be working. It would only suck once I get a family and I just like lose all my family time and I don't see my kids and my kids grow up and they hate me because I worked all the time and my wife divorces me when my kids are like 15 and then she marries someone else and then the kids start calling me by my first name and call their stepdad dad. And then I lose everybody in my family and then I'm all alone in a mansion. But at least I got money, right?
your work practically and you love it so much, it can definitely get you places, but you gotta step away at some points. Love addiction. This is the one where you constantly are just chasing a relationship because you want to be like Drake, getting all giddy when you see your girl. I guess that's the feeling that they're addicted to, is that fresh relationship.
Wait, love addiction? Wait, what? How did we get here, my nigga? Is it?
You places, but you gotta step away at some points. Love addiction.
Can you have a love addiction? Nigga, you could have a lust addiction. You could be addicted to sex. A love addiction? Niggas are addicted to... Actually, no, that's facts. Bro, think about all the niggas that just bounce around boom, 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 in relationships. When you're addicted to love, it's because you fiend for somebody that wants you and you just bounce around. You get out of a relationship, 2 months later, you're with another person. And you're just back and forth. And the relationships never last long. It's always been those niggas.
This is
They're
the one where you
addicted to love.
constantly are just chasing a relationship because you want to be like Drake, getting all giddy when you see your girl. I guess that's the feeling that they're addicted to, is that fresh relationship, the start. Their self-esteem just takes a massive hit when they're single. It's like they need to be in a relationship or else their self-confidence is going to be below sea level. But yeah, constantly being in and out of relationships and trying to chase girls and trying to get them to love me back doesn't sound very pleasant. And if you're out here chasing, bro, you're just gonna be labeled as desperate. So we're gonna have to give it like a D tier. Like this could possibly send you on an emotional roller coaster. So no. The Hub. Yeah.
Be real. Right now, who's addicted to that shit, bro? Chat. Be real. I have this. My addiction. All right, bro. It's alright. Who's been in their shit tonight? Never has been, never will.
And then they just sit there like a toad on a bench when they're done. Hubbington will literally mess with the inner workings of your mind. And your self-confidence is just gonna be cooked. You're basically Sneeko through the phone at that point. And you won't even be focused either. You'll be in class sitting there thinking about the baddie you just saw in there last night. Let's just put it into perspective. You were to go to the gym, get a crazy pump in before you go out on a date with this girl, or you go on Hubbington. Which scenario do you think you'll feel more confident in? There you go. And if you're saying Hubbington, you're just coping. We're gonna have to give this one a G tier, but the video is not over yet. There could be another addiction that tops this one. That can be crowned the Duck's worst addiction. Next, we have video games. It's kind of comparable to social media. Like if you spend too much time on video games,
video games is the worst addiction? Bro, I think video games is like not a bad addiction. Coping is crazy, Stis. I don't play games. When's the last time I played a game on stream? Exactly. I used to be addicted. I'm not gonna lie. I used to play that shit all the time, but I wouldn't say it was addicted. Like I could have fun without doing it. Okay, the problem with me is I can't define addiction. To me, addiction for me is like, if I have, like, to have fun, I gotta do it. So I've never been like, the only way I can have fun is by playing the game. Never done that. Never had an addiction to anything. You have ADHD. I don't have ADHD. Look how I can focus on one thing. I don't have ADHD. If I had ADHD, I wouldn't be talking about ADHD still, would I? I might have ADHD.
Like, sure, your brain is being active while playing video games versus social media, but it's a lot for the brain to handle. And as long as you don't play for, like, I don't know, 10 plus hours a day, and you're not letting the game consume you of rage, you're gonna be good, of course. Like, you just play a few hours a day. It's a pretty manageable addiction for most, but you do have Discord mod Dannies out there that make video games their entire life. And they just sit there, grinding every second of their life that they have towards the video game, and try to progress in any way that they can. I'll give it like a solid B tier, because unlike social media, you're like actively engaged, you're communicating with people, you're not just sitting there rotting in your bed. So that puts it a step above social media or just scrolling. Next up, I don't even know if this one's an addiction or if you could consider it an addiction, but a lot of people say that they're addicted to hanging out with their friends. There's like this survey that revealed that 69% of the respondents were addicted to their friends. Now, I don't know if any of you—
Oh, hell no! These niggas have crushes on their friends, bro. Oh, hell no. Niggas addicted to that shit. I hate my friends. My friends are pussies. I hate all of my friends. There's some hoe-ass niggas. I hate my friends. I would never roommate with them. They're stupid-ass bitches. Yeah, they know not to do anything. Hey, they know not to do nothing, bro.
We're addicted to friends or like hanging out with them.
They don't care about you? Yeah, did I just expose myself? Niggas don't give a fuck about me. They just ignore me at this point. Like they just ignore the shit out of me.
Whatever. Because socializing with people is a human need, and it releases dopamine and oxytocin and all this other shit that makes us happy. So you know what? I'm gonna have to give it an S tier. I'm proudly addicted to hanging out with my friends. I don't give a fuck. Staying up late. Now this is not a crazy addiction.
I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to this.
Something is just so peaceful about staying up late. It's just so quiet. I can independently do leisure activities.
This nigga got lotion right here. how we gonna tell this nigga he addicted to beating this shit and staying up late?
The late night lock-in in general just hits different. It definitely does beat tossing and turning in bed and just not being able to fall asleep. So sometimes I will wake up out of my slumber and go do some leisure activities or get some work done, start cooking up some hot ass in the studio, whatever it is, whatever my mind is feeling. It's like you're in your own world. You don't have to follow anyone's schedule or nothing for the few hours that you have. And no matter how many times I say it, oh, I'm gonna go to bed early, never happens. So for this one, we'll give it like a C tier. Kind of depends what you do when you stay up late. Hardcore drugs. Okay, that was a crazy plot twist. They're expensive, they can ruin your life, they're super addictive, and some people will literally live in cardboard boxes for these things.
That is
this
crazy,
is probably
bro.
gonna be G tier.
No, that's actually
Doug's
sad as
worst
fuck. You
addiction
think about it,
crown
bro?
right now. I'm not messing with that shit ever. But one thing that I will mess with and that you should become addicted to is watching the Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Fuck the duck. Hey, you want to know what you should be addicted to, though? You want to know what you should be addicted to? You should be addicted to Stizzy on Twitch on some shit. Best streamer in Idaho on some shit. You should be addicted to your time here in S1 on some shit. I want you to waste all your days spending time with me. No, nigga, you talk too much. Bro, we just had a good ass conversation. Hey, be real. That was a good react because we talked so much and we shared our values, opinions. Why do you want niggas to be addicted to you? Hey, yo, Diddy. All right. Look, love y'all. This one. This is.